Hello everyone, my name is Jared and welcome back to 301 Cents. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, especially if you like the content in this video. But if you clicked on the thumbnail, you already know what we're talking about. And that's Arabiyat Prestige Al Noor. If you're interested in checking out this review, stay tuned. So, box and presentation. Don't mind the dirty little smudges there. Every single time I get a new fragrance, my kids love touching it with their dirty little greasy paws. Which, I mean, yeah, it's fun, it's cool, it looks neat. My daughter was really interested in this fragrance. And of course, on the back, you have Al Noor, you have this beautiful little description, you got all the notes down here, and that's how you can tell it's supposedly in that Gris Charnel family, So if you're unfamiliar with Gris Charnel and how it's supposed to smell, it's a creamy fig tea-like fragrance that, it's a little bit sweet. It has a little bit of woods. It's overall a very well-beloved niche fragrance. But when you open this up, you get this nice little cool design. The tab opens up like that, and the bottle's very hefty. So, box presentation with clone houses, I mean, they're just getting more and more extravagant, but I really like this bottle. Cool matte black finish with that little bit of gold. The color on the bottle is very fitting when you get into the scent profile of this fragrance. Because for me, if you were worried about Gris Charnel being a little too soft, this fragrance is strong, and this is a powerhouse masculine fragrance. So, atomizer, Arabiyat Prestige has some of the best atomizers, at least for a clone house or, hell, a designer and niche house. But this is so resinous and smoky. The labdanum in this fragrance is ramped up to the T, and you get that cardamom, you get some nutmeg, you have a little bit of spiciness. It's not near as spicy as like a Ramad Oriental from this brand. You have a little bit of spiciness, but what really stands out in this fragrance is that saffron. You get this big, robust note of leather when you first spray this on. It's not very sweet. It has a little bit of sweetness as the fragrance goes, but this wears heavy. This wears like a dark, masculine fragrance. If you are one that wants to be taken serious and you don't really like a lot of youthfulness or playfulness in a fragrance, Al Noor is definitely one to check out. This is Gris Charnel, but upped to the masculine tone of the 10th power. Like, this fragrance is resinous, it's smoky, it's heavy. When I first wore this, and I'm going to spray it again because I really love the smell of this fragrance. When I first wore this, I had someone that I could tell was kind of following me around in the store. Now, I only got one compliment that day. I did not expect to get one because of how it wore. I only did 4 sprays. 5 hours later, someone got a whiff of this and said, "You smell really nice." And I could tell she was not used to anyone smelling like this. I got this for 35 bucks. And man, if you like leather, resinous, smoky fragrances, this is a beautiful fragrance to buy for 35 bucks. And then after about 30 minutes to an hour, you start to get a little bit of iris that plays into this, smooth. It's not lipsticky, but it's a little bit powdery. The iris comes across a little bit powdery and really kind of smooths that leather back a little bit. You have some vetiver that, that's where I say the masculine tone really starts to take over. And then, of course, in the dry down, you have a little bit of patchouli that, to me, makes this fragrance green. Little bit of chocolatey tones with it. You have tonka bean, of course, and the vanilla. The vanilla, there's not an overdose of vanilla, but you get it in this fragrance. It's a little bit creamy like Gris Charnel, but this is a masculine Gris Charnel. If you are worried about that feminine leaning Gris Charnel and you don't want to pay the money for the extrait, this is, I feel like, probably right in between both. I have never smelled either one of them, but I have not wanted to pull the trigger on it just because some people say that Gris Charnel is just a little too soft for them. Some of them say the extrait is perfect, but I'm not trying to spend $200 on that if I can get close with $35 on this. And this is close. Now, when I mean it's close, I can pick up the note profile. Like I said, I have not smelled both, so I cannot give you an accurate depiction of like how close it is. But this is great if you're looking for that bold leather, resinous, smoky fragrance. It's a labdanum bomb to me, but fantastic for the money. Now, I will not get a lot of wear out of this, and I will be upfront and honest about that, because this wears so heavy. This is, to me, a mood fragrance. You got to be in that mood of like, you want to make a statement. This is the fragrance I think to wear. I don't think this is one that you're just wearing around the house and cuddling with your girl with. I don't think this is one where you go to the office just on a normal day wearing this. This is like meeting level. This is special event type fragrance to me, just because of that scent profile. It's really good for 35 bucks, but it is a situational wear. Noor by Arabiyat Prestige. Thanks for checking out this video. If you really like this video, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. We're starting to climb, getting close to 250 subscribers, and I really appreciate all the support I've gotten. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.